Hey, welcome back to the Springs Radio Real Estate Show. I'm Cheryl Garlock with Colorado Front Range Properties. Now, you know, if you have a question, and I got to tell you, I know you have questions out there. I am ready to answer them. Okay, I'm going to do my best. And I love being a resource to help people with answers. If I don't know the answer, let me tell you something. I know the people who do know the answer, and I love sharing. So my number is, I hope you got your pens and paper ready. If you don't, just make a mental note of it because it's easy. Of course, you know it's 719-321-7600. 719-321-7600. Now, you can also find me at my website at coloradospringsbesthomes.com. If you've missed a show and you want to hear kind of what we've done again, please go to coloradospringsbesthomes.com and click on the Extras tab, kind of like trailers in the movie, and you'll go ahead and get the podcast there and that sort of thing. Then you can go ahead and tune into the show then again as well. And then we also have a video segment too that we also include on there. We do our property showcase there, so you can find out what properties we talked about today back there again at coloradospringsbesthomes.com. So if you got a question for me or my guest, and also you can find my guest contact information on the Extras tab at coloradospringsbesthomes.com, where you can go ahead and contact them and link to their websites as well. So, with that said, my guest today is Mike Tinlin with Oakwood Homes. Welcome again to the show.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you.
I want to be brought up to date on what is happening with Banning Lewis Ranch. You know, you guys are such a big, large development there.
Yeah.
And so there's always a lot of activity, and you're looking for so many different ways to improve the quality of life.
Absolutely. You know, so we purchased Banning Lewis, again, for those of you guys that don't know, last May of 2012.
You've done a lot in 1 year.
We have done a lot. I mean, we went through a near $500,000 remodel in the ranch house. It has a junior Olympic-sized pool, but really reached out to the residents and found out what they wanted to use the facility for, and that kind of altered what our plans were for it and kind of steered our renovation. So just a beautiful, about a 7,000 square foot facility. There's a splash park there for the kids, outdoor fireplace, outdoor fire pit. You know, it's usable for the residents. They can host parties there. We've had weddings, etc. So that's a small piece. We've done a lot of landscaping updating, but just the sheer magnitude of production over there in the last 16, 18 months has been amazing. I mean, we have sold 240 net houses.
Wow.
Since last May.
Last May.
We've closed over 140. So, wow. I mean,
So the inventory is starting to build up, the orders are coming in.
Oh, it's, at all times we always have in excess of 100 different houses in backlog.
Uh-huh.
So in one form of production or another. So, it's been a very, very successful year. Some of the great things about Banning Lewis Ranch is, I've been here about a year now, and I'm really starting to learn that, Banning is really far east for a lot of people that have been in Springs for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But the more you drive up and down that Powers corridor, that's the new academy.
That is
shopping
the
and
new
amenities.
Academy. Yep.
The location to hospitals and medical centers is just fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get out to Banning, you get inside of it and you really get submersed in what a great lifestyle community it is.
And I can't say enough about the what we call it, the ranch house, or
yes, yeah,
was that what you call it?
The ranch house.
The ranch house, okay.
Yeah,
the
right. Community center.
The community center there. I can't say enough about the value of that to a community, to a family, because it's like when you want to host say a kid's birthday party,
sure,
or you have a special function type of thing. You've really made this, and it is gorgeous. I got to tell you guys, if you have not been out there to see it, you have got to see it. It really is something. But the fundamental philosophy here is that it is for the residents.
Absolutely.
Now, do we have I know you had the pool there, okay, and you have these big little banquet room type of things there.
Right.
But do you have any other like fitness or anything?
There's a 24-hour fitness facility inside that ranch house also.
Wow.
So all the residents get electronic key cards and they can access that 24 hours a day.
Wow.
So
wow.
no additional dues involved there.
You don't have to go very far for that fitness
Not at all.
room at all.
You really don't.
And it gives you an opportunity to get out of your house.
That's right.
Which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
You got some trails there too, don't you?
Yeah, I've got trails, parks, playgrounds. I mean, we're working on a couple of new ones right now, and then we're working on. We actually broke ground on our second village, so we're getting ready to move in there this winter, and doing a lot of study on what the residents use now, what they'd like to see in the future, so we can get our what we call our park programming really aligned with what the vision of the residents is.
Now, let's see. let's talk about who some of the other builders are in there, because
Yeah.
this is not just Oakwood Homes.
No, it's not.
You kind of lay the framework for it.
That's correct.
But who are some of the other builders as far as that's concerned?
So obviously, Oakwood is the developer and the owner of Baning Moose Ranch, and we also do build a couple of different collections in there. We build a kind of a ranch product as well as a larger two-story, and then we have it's much more geared to a first and second time home buyer, smaller two-story product. And then we have Vantage Homes, who's local private builder. Mm-hmm. Vanguard Homes, local private as well. Classic Homes,
local private,
needs no introduction at
right.
all. And then we have D.R. Horton and Richmond on the little bit larger scale. So the six of us, really deliver square footages and price bands that are going to meet really every buyer's needs that are out there shopping for a new home.
And you can buy any one of those builders' homes and use the ranch house.
That's correct.
The community center.
Yes. Yeah.
That is really, really, really great. And by the way, one of the neat things that you guys are doing there, I think as a community, you must have some sort of staff that runs that community center, and they maybe create little programs that, because you guys have put on concerts.
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked about that, Cheryl. Yeah, so we have this amazing range staff that comes with just a library of amenities and activities. I mean, everywhere from they put together a flag football team for the the husbands that want to get out and be competitive.
Oh yeah.
We've got
they don't want to be competitive.
Right.
They're looking out there being kids again.
That's right.
Okay, so that means competitive.
Yeah,
okay.
they do a dog day at the pool at the end of the summer where everybody brings their dogs to jump in the pool. They do s'mores over the outdoor fire pit for the kids. Story time that we invite people outside of the community. Bring your kids in. Enjoy the lifestyle factor of this community.
Oh, that is so great. Story time, because I know in the libraries, story time for young moms and little kids is really, really popular, and young dads. And it's a great time to be able to bond, and don't our kids need that kind of story time?
It really is.
Of course, that's the educator in me speaking out,
Yeah.
because I do believe in it.
Yeah. So, this is a very small list that I've just given you on what they do there. But really what creates the lifestyle of the community is, just recently we had a couple of families go through some real hardships. A lady was hit by a car head on, legally paraplegic now. And then another family, their 5-year-old, got diagnosed with leukemia. So the ranch house and the residents came together and had a fundraiser. Costco donated all the spaghetti. We volunteered time, and a lot of us, we raised over $2,500 for these two families from just the residents. And that tells you how cohesive a group of people live in there.
Wow, that is really, really great, because that's not something you're going to find in your average neighborhood by any means. When you have the cohesiveness of the ranch house, the community center, kind of pulling everybody together, this is what makes it a success.
Yeah.
We got more to share with you on the Springs Radio Real Estate Show. Get your paper and pens ready, because we got property showcase